Welcome to another edition of Southeast Asia Vibes, The Good Life. My name is Victor. I'm from the beautiful city of Vancouver, British Columbia, on the west coast of Canada. Myself and several of our friends, myself and several of my friends from the US as well as Canada, have all moved here to Southeast Asia. I live in Philippines as well as Vietnam part of the year, and some of my other friends are here in Philippines, Laos, Thailand, Cambodia, Vietnam. And we just got tired of the rat race back home. It was getting outrageously expensive. The cold winters, the crime. It was just getting out of hand. We were going to work early in the morning, coming home late at night. And when we came home late at night, we're too tired to spend any time with our family. That's not what life is all about. Life is meant to be enjoyed stress free. If you're not enjoying your life, it means either you're doing the wrong thing or you're in the wrong environment. Now, even though it's very, very cheap to live in this part of the world, you do still need a sustainable source of income. And all of these other YouTube videos, 90% of them, 90% of these other YouTube videos about how you can make money online, 90% of them are totally bogus. They don't work. I admit that when me and my friends, when we first came here, most of us failed. We ended up broke and back home. But we learned from our experiences. And I'm here to tell you that you absolutely can have the life of your dreams here, working 2, 3 hours a day. Most of the time, you're by the beach, drinking coconut water, enjoying your life. You absolutely can have the life of your dreams here stress free if you know what you're doing. Many people they email us. We have our email in the description box below. Send us an email. We'll point you in the right direction and give you the advice that you need, the really valuable advice that you need to enjoy your life to the fullest. Because again, if you come here without a solid game plan and you don't know what you're doing, you're going to end up broke and back home, just like we were. Let's get started with today's video. In this video, I would like to discuss this horrible, really horrible, unfathomable tragedy, a helicopter crash in New York City. This family of five from Spain were coming to New York City. Apparently, one of their three kids, it was their birthday, and they were planning on taking this helicopter tour around New York City, some of the famous attractions like the Statue of Liberty, Empire State Building, etc., for the child's birthday. Now, I just want to say, as a parent myself, I would not get on a helicopter. That's just me. I do not feel safe. There's been so many accidents. The famous basketball player Kobe Bryant, now this, and it's happened before. I used to live in Hawaii, and when I was there, one of the helicopter sightseeing companies had an accident. Everyone perished. So I would not get on a helicopter myself. In this particular accident, it was from a family of five uh, coming from Spain, and the father was an executive with German headquartered technology firm Siemens. His name was Augustin Escobar, and his wife Merce Camrubi Montal, and their three young children. Now, this apparently, I can say with almost certainty, appears to be a case of mast bumping and pilot error. Now, what is mast bumping? Mast bumping, MAST, is basically where the rotor, or the rotor hub, means the rotor with the blades, strikes the mast. And the mast is a long cylindrical tube which connects the helicopter fuselage to the rotary system. And what happens is when the pilot makes aggressive maneuvers or aggressive inputs, this can cause mast bumping. In other words, the blades of the rotor, they bump the mast, or they bump downwards, striking the fuselage. And this is almost certainly what happened here. Now, whether it's a case of the pilot deciding to make the ride a little bit more exciting and doing some aggressive maneuvers like ascending suddenly, a sharp descent, sharp turns. Some pilots have been known to do that to make the ride more exciting, which is absolutely not appropriate.
or inadvertently he did aggressive inputs, and these aggressive inputs can also cause mast bumping. That's almost certainly, when I looked at the video of the helicopter fall from the sky without the rotary system intact, it almost certainly, I said to myself, this is mast bumping. There's no other possible explanation. So again, I feel really, really horrible for this unfathomable tragedy, and my heart goes out to the families involved. That's it for this edition of Southeast Asia Vibes: The Good Life. Until next time, take care, everybody.